Good morning. My name is Mika. My subject is AI Convergence in Technology Education. The order is as follows. First is introduction. Artificial intelligence is at the forefront of today's fourth industrial revolution. In addition, AI training courses are being prepared and conducted in countries around the world. The Association for the Advancement of Artificial Intelligence, AAAI, in the United States has created AI4K12, an AI education standard for elementary and secondary school students. The UK said that knowledge and understanding of AI is essential for all children and that the use of AI technology should be an integral part of the curriculum. China developed a textbook called Basics of AI in 2018 and targeted AI for more than 40 high schools across the country. We are running an educational pilot school. AI Convergence Education provides an educational environment that is free from time and space constraints and is expected to achieve quantitative and qualitative expansion of education. However, how to do AI convergence education is still an ongoing question. So, there are still many limitations in applying it to many learning areas. And it can be said that it is an area that needs to be continuously studied. The use of artificial intelligence in education in future education will be an essential flow in education in the future, but AI in technology education, in particular in technology education, it has a slightly more special meaning than the subject. However, even in technological education, AI application education is in the beginning stage. Therefore, the purpose of this study is to explore the method of artificial intelligence convergence education in solving technological problems, which is the main teaching learning method of technology subject. The next is theoretical background. The first is technological problems and problem solving. The educational method through problem solving is based on Dewey, reflecting thinking. Anything that is uncertain, doubtful, and disturbing is called a problem. The definition of problem in technology subject education, that is, technological problem, is as follows. Johnson said that most problems are related to thought processes, but technological problems are related to actions. Hutchison and Cartin said that technological problems are distinguished from mathematical problems or scientific problems in that they have many solutions, and that the results are expressed as products, objects, systems, and environment. McKay divided technological problem into design, troubleshooting, technology evaluation, and impact evaluation. Afterward, Costa encompassed various viewpoints on the concept of technological problems and systematically classified them. In this model, only the resources and goals of the technological problem were revealed, complementing the concept of cluster. The definition of the technological problem arranged by the research is as follows. A technological problem is a problem that aims to create a tangible product or a related system as a result of a problem-solving process, including operational activities, by using the learner's cognitive and affective characters and physical resources. Technological problems can be divided into structured problems, semi-structured problems, and unstructured problems, according to the degree of structure. And these problems have the following characteristics. First, structured problems entail a process of convergent thinking, and the methods, conditions, and results of problem solving are limited. Second, semi-structured problems entail a process of convergent or divergent thinking, and the method, conditions, and results of problem solving are limited. Third, unstructured problems mainly involve the process of divergent thinking, and there are almost no restrictions on the methods, conditions, and results of problem solving. The type of technological problems have also been presented from different perspectives. Baker and Duggar classified failure resolution and design, and McCabe classified failure resolution, design, and technology evaluation. DeLuca divided it into troubleshooting, design, scientific method, task management, and research and development. And Hutchinson and Carnage said that design is the most central concept of technological problems. Costa classified technological problems into two dimensions: clarity of purpose and complexity of the problem. Typed problems are divided into four areas: invention, troubleshooting, design, and development. And since these areas have different characteristics in complexity of the problem or clarity of purpose, there is a difference in approach and solution to the problem. On the other hand, problems with formal and structured rules were called problems with a relatively low knowledge level, and the corresponding problem types were design and troubleshooting. In terms of clarity of purpose, problems with a clear and clear purpose were called difficult treatment and development, and problems with ambiguous and complex composed were called invention and design. As a result of synthesizing the above, it is more appropriate to use the broad meaning of troubleshooting as a type of troubleshooting rather than the narrow meaning of troubleshooting. Technology evaluation is considered to have a stronger purpose than problem type, so it can be excluded from consideration, and development and experimentation can be integrated into the development area. Accordingly, the types of technological problems can be summarized as design, problem solving, invention, and development. If the problem types are listed from lowest to lowest based on the complexity of the problem proposed by Coster, it can be presented as difficult, treatment, design, development, and invention. Recently, as interest in AI has increased, efforts are being made for AI education in countries around the world. Many countries are preparing and conducting AI curriculum and have developed systems that can use AI in education. Holmes, Bialik, and Fadel present the AIE so far as follows. First, it is an intelligent tutoring system called ITS. ITS suggests an optimal step-by-step learning path for the field with well-defined knowledge structures such as physics and mathematics. ITS is based on three knowledge models called the domain model, the learner model, and pedagogical model. The domain model is knowledge to be learned. The instructional model is knowledge about effective approaches for teaching, and the learner model is knowledge about the learner. ITS use these three models to determine what customized learning to present to users. ITS relies on teaching domain and learner models to develop system and present appropriate learning activity, collect learner activity data, analyze collected data, and update the model itself. However, ITS is still suitable for teaching and learning about structured and standardization problem. Second, it is an interaction tutoring system called DBTS. It is a new version of ITS and featured to engage students in conversation of learning. DBTS is designed using natural language generation technology and advanced natural language processing technology. AutoTutor, or DBTS, developed at the University of Memphis, uses the principle of Socrates dialogue method. When the learner asks a question and presents a problem, and the learner responds in writing or verbally, the tutor judges the learner's level of understanding and provides feedback to correct the student's misconception. Repeat this process to eventually have the learner understand the answer. In other words, DBTS can be viewed as adding the learner response collection and analysis function to ITS and deals with areas such as physiological psychology, developmental psychology, sociology, and communication that are a little more fluid than domain knowledge dealt with in ITS. Third is utilization of an inquiry learning system called ELE. ELE adopts a constructive approach which encourages self-constructing of knowledge by exploring and manipulating elements of the learning environment rather than in a sequential order for learning. Constructivity approach has been criticized for producing inaccurate learning results by the learning themselves, but ELE provides automated feedback to correct learners' erroneous learning result. ELE is an informal, open learning environment that allows learners to explore as they wish. Therefore, since there is no clear definition of appropriate learning activity, AI analyzes and groups more data and performance than ITS or DBTS to judge and define students. Frictions Lab, an ELE developed by the Europe Union, allows learners to control their own problem environment and also manages learners' emotion and includes feedback. It may include contents such as mutual confirmation to support learners or proceed to next process. A program called Betty's Brain Interact and runs under the assumption that the learner is teaching AI Betty. When constructing AI convergence education, according to the characteristics of technological problems, it can be designed by considering the structural level of the technological problem and the type of technological problem, respectively, but based on the model in Figure 3. The level and type can be considered at the same time. This figure is technological problem model. X1 is troubleshooting, X2 is design, X3 development, X4 invention. Y1 is structured, is unstructured. Y2 is semi-structured, Y3 is well-structured. Mika and Jin Kim devised a model of technological problem solving considering the technological problem solving stage as shown in Figure 4. Figure 4 is technological problem solving model. Z1 is understanding, Z2 is idealization, Z3 is realization, Z4 is evaluation. When composing AI convergence education according to the characteristics of technological problems, it can be designed in consideration of the learner characteristics for each stage of solving such technological problem. The purpose of this study was to explore the methods of artificial intelligence convergence education in technological problem solving, which is the main teaching learning method of technology subject. There are differences in the characteristics of learners, mainly used according to the level of technological problem, type of technological problem, and its stage of technological problem solving can be configured. In the future, it is suggested that research on the development of AI convergence education taking into account the level, type and stage characteristics of technological problems will proceed. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please contact me by email at the address below. Thank you.